Electrolyzer. So the way the electrolyzer works, the electrolyzer itself is basically just, you can kind of think of it as a energy buffer. It has to go right next to an MFE or an MFSU, I think. You just plop it down, and it works kind of like a battery. You provide it water cells. So we need, let's see, for the centrifuge, we need 7 electrolyzed water cells. So we're going to need, where's the iron? So we'll need a few more empty cell. Oh, what am I thinking? 10. There we go. Empty cells. So we need to get those filled with water, or at least 7 of them. So how it works is you put your water cells on this side, and if your MFE is generating a surplus of energy, then it will electrolyze the water cells. And you can see the little progress bar here. Once it gets all the way up, 1 cell will transfer over to this side and it will be electrolyzed. If you leave those cells in there and say you had a deficit of energy in your MFE, would actually start draining the electrolyzed water cells from this side back over to here. So it works kind of like a battery. But in this case, since we have a surplus, it's going to create all 7 of those, and that's what we want. So, so it takes just a little bit. As far as I know, you can't really speed up this process. If I had an MFSU here, I'm not sure. It might go a little faster. But we got some other stuff to do anyway. We need an advanced machine block. And then we also need our standard extractor. So for that, another electronic circuit, and these tree taps, and another machine block. So there's the machine block. Let's see here, grab the electronic circuit. I think I'm going to set up a little bit more of a better system to create all this stuff. We're going to need it for those for the MV solar array, creating all those solar panels. I'll show you what I have in mind in just a second. Let's get this created first. Yeah, tree taps. Did I have some wood over here? Yeah. So we need 4 of these guys, and they don't stack. Oops. Okay. So these are around the outside, I believe. Something like this. And then was it this? There we go, extractor. Okay. And then the advanced machine block is of course a machine block, plus it has the advanced alloys and the carbon plates. Carbon plates are made from the coal dust, and we need 2 carbon plates. So if you look up this carbon plate, you'll see that it requires a raw carbon mesh in the compressor. That requires 2 carbon fibers. Carbon fibers require 4 coal dust. So what do we need? We need 2 of these. It takes 1 of each of those, which requires 2 of them. So that's 4 And so this is 4, so that's what, 16, I guess. So 4 of those creates 2 carbon mesh, and those need to go in the compressor and speed that up. I'm gonna put these overclockers in there. Compressor's not really that slow, but this makes it much better. And then we also need the advanced alloys, which are made from bronze, refined iron, and tin, I believe. I think it's this. Always forget this recipe. Oh yeah, I got it right. And this makes 2 of them, which is what we need, so that's fine. And those also have to be compressed. So we have 2 of those. We'll just wait on 2 of these. How's our electrolyzer doing? Well, it's a little bit slow. Let's see how our fermenter's doing. Could use a restocking there. Could I use some more cans too. Let's cannibalize a few of these biomass cans. Put in here. See, this still has plenty of biofuel really, but that'll get it going. It lasts a little longer. I might as well use all of them, I guess. Okay. So yeah, 15 of those guys, and this is completely full of biomass. But it's got 17 biofuel cans already, so not too bad. Okay, there's our advanced alloys. And did I make the machine block? I guess I did not. So there we go. So like this. Here, machine block, advanced machine block. Now we just need to have our electrolyzed water cells. It's about halfway done. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, we could work on the splash potions, but I want to do one thing here. What I'd like to do is create a sort of a system here. Instead of completely automating the production of these solar panels, for the MV solar array, I don't really think it's necessary, but we do need a little help. And I'm tired of like creating something in here and not being able to leave the recipe. And there's 2 or 3 things that we're going to need a ton of for this solar array, for each of these solar panels. And if you remember, we're going to need 64 of these solar panels. So each one of them requires 2 electronic circuits and a generator. I'm not worried about this stuff. We can easily create that. We already created most of the coal dust. But the generator requires a battery, and the battery requires this recipe. So I'm thinking, let's see, if we go back and look, the electronic circuit also requires a ton of these cables. So I'm thinking the main problem is going to be the copper cables. Which are needed in the electronic circuit itself, and then the battery, which also needs the cables. So I think if I create one of these project tables for each one of those, plus just like a regular project table, that'll help us out a lot, I believe. So what I'm going to do is move this over. Doesn't have anything in it, and create 2 more of these project tables. That way we can leave the recipes in there and just keep adding materials to it. So we need some more smooth stone, wood, crafting, and chest. There's some wood. We have some smooth stone. We'll need a bit more. Oh, I hadn't learned this Kleinstars Y yet. Let's see, that'll be enough. Let's get a little bit more wood. What else do we need? Crafting table and chest. I'm not sure I've ever taught at a crafting table. I don't really have anything to target for the chest. Oops. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. Chest. We need 2 of those. We have the wood. And in the couple of crafting tables, we'll just create those. I think that's all we needed. Two crafting tables, 2 chests, smooth stone, wood. And there we go, 1, 2 project tables. Okay, so why don't we have this one? Let's kind of go in order here. We'll have this one be cables. And for cables, we're gonna need a lot of this rubber here. We'll just put a bunch of it in. We're going to need a ton of copper. Yeah, we have some. Let's get several stacks here. Oops. And so if we go ahead and just put that in here, create a bunch of these. So let's get these up here. So actually, I don't know. You know, that was pretty easy to create those cables. I think we'll have one to actually create cable. I'll make this one the electronic circuits. So let's grab some smooth stone. We already have refined iron. So every time we need a circuit, we could just come in here, grab it, and pull it out, and we can leave our recipe. So might as well make more of those cables. So I have those laying around. And we'll put more of the rubber balls in there. Ooh. And I don't want to completely overload it with those. Let's see, do we have smooth stone? I mean, redstone? No, let's get a couple more, or at least a stack or so of that. And we can't do it because and our climb star's full. Okay. Redstone. Let's see. I'm gonna save a spot for more refined iron. Which we have down here. A couple of spots for it. Now, take a stack of those out. I really want more refined iron in there. Okay. So that should do it for electronic circuits. Alright, let's do batteries. Batteries need a lot of tin and redstone. Let's steal just a tad of redstone out of here. So we'll have it here. Let's get this copper out of here. We don't need copper at all for that. What we do need is one of these cables. So let's transfer a couple stacks of cables. And what else? Tin. Let's get a few stacks of tin. I'm just going to burn up some of this stuff. We'll get some back if we need it. These can't be taught, I don't think, no. Let's see here. Silver. Okay, target 10 here. Oops. Need to do that. Put that back in. This. Put our alloy furnace back down. We'll put the charcoal back in it. Put these away. Redstone tubing. Coal dust. Tin. Let's make our recipe up here. Okay, batteries. Alright, let's see our electrolyzed water cells. Looks like they're done. And so we should be able to create our centrifuge extractor. There we go. So let's check on our fermenter. It's out of cans. And yeah, since it's out of cans, it's out of biomass over there. So let's grab some more of that. I think I used up all this tin over here. Still away some of it. Oops. Okay. Stock that back up. That should last a little bit longer. And let's go turn in our centrifuge extractor. There we go. The mob's gonna try to mess with me. There's our cactus. And more bees. So now we could switch that over to be Buildcraft. Let's see. Well, let's put the cactus in. The bees be learned? Nah, I don't think so. Let's put those over here. Bees are an interesting thing to learn, but they're almost a whole game in themselves. It's just a lot of trial and error, or looking on the wiki or whatever to get all the crossbreeding and everything. Something you kind of have to play with and practice with and learn. So I put the cactus in. I did, didn't I? Okay. Yeah. So let's cook that guy. The cactus green. And then, how do you make the waterproofing? Oh, you just put it in the crafting table. Okay. Hot waterproofing, I'm pretty sure that cannot be taught to the tablet. No. So we need to create a bunch of that if we're going to convert this over, and I haven't really decided if we should do that or not. It's really not been that bad. We're about half done. I think at this point I'm not going to. Might be a little more work than it's worth, really. Basically, to do it, we would just remove this logistics pipe network here and put a redstone, or put a a wooden waterproof pipe here so it can transfer the biomass straight across. Maybe put a redstone engine on top of that, and then pipe that biofuel, or biogas rather, biomass, whatever, out of there and into these engines also. You know what? Let's give it a try. Need some fun project to work on. Let's see, we need pipes, and we need the wooden waterproof. So basically the wooden pipes, so it only needs one of those waterproofings. So basically the wooden pipes are the output pipe, I guess, the one you apply power to. And it just needs wood and glass. It creates 8 of them. So that's for the output, and then we need, I think we need the golden waterproof pipe to just do normal, just transmit the fluid normally. So with a couple of gold. Let's try it. So 1, 2 gold. Do we have glass? Yeah, we do. So if we have a couple of glass there, we just need 1. So there's the wooden transport pipes. Golden transport pipe, and then to make that waterproof we have to put this guy on here. Oh, that only makes 1 pipe. Well, we only need one wooden pipe, I think. I'm not sure how many of these we need. Let's get some more of the green dye if we can coax it out of this tablet somewhere. I'm not sure how much it's worth. Let's look it up. Green dye. Oh, it's only worth 8. This is 64. Yeah, wood is worth 8. There we go. So let's just get a few of them. It's fine. Oops. I guess I can do it from there, actually. Might as well convert all of them. Or some of them. Oh. Not that. This. Now this. Okay. And let's see. Power that guy, we're gonna need, I think just a redstone engine will do. And have some redstone torches here. Okay. And that may be all we need. Let's see. Let's take, we're still going to need the water supply, we're still going to need the saplings. Let's take these cans out of here and go ahead and feed. Let's see, do these guys need anything? No. Go ahead and feed these cans over to there. So really it doesn't need anything right now, but so we can knock this off and put our wooden, not the wooden transport, the wooden waterproof here, and the thick side is the output, so this needs to be flipped. And Could put the redstone engine just right there. And it's going to need some way to, actually didn't even need that one. Some way to power it. And there it goes. So it's piping it right straight in. And then it can also pipe straight into these machines, these engines. So there it goes. It's flowing in all the places. So cool. I don't know if it'll use those cans or not. But yeah, these engines are full. That's full. So one less thing to worry about. All those cans. Let's put away some of these pipes. Cans, cells. Probably should eat that steak. Okay. So one more thing's down. We got ender chest, we got the centrifuge. We could do the splash potions next. We got the biofuel running pretty well. We could start on the MV solar rays, or we can work on the splash potion. Splash potions would be pretty quick to do. But I've been recording here for like an hour or so. I think I'm going to take a break and then I'll come right back and we'll continue from there.